Hello everyone and welcome to Kryptonite, the crypto investor channel. I'm Boris, so let's dive in. I'm with Colton today. Hello Colton.
Hey Boris, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the Kryptonite channel, everyone. Today we'll be talking about Near Protocol. Can you give us a little synopsis on the project, Boris, and a little tokenomic information?
Yeah, so Near Protocol, it's another L1. It trades on all the major crypto exchanges. The all-time high price was slightly over $20 back in January 2022. The all-time low was 52 cents in November 2020. They currently have a market cap of $1 billion and they have a circulating supply of 941 million coin with a total supply of 1 billion with no max supply. So like all the other projects out there, they have community, they have projects, they have dApps, etc. Most people know the drill. They have 750 active projects. They have 125 DAOs. They have about 500,000 members in their community and about 4,000 developers. Also, they awarded some 2,000 projects with about $120 million to develop the ecosystem.
Thank you, Boris. What about the Onchain Data, and how does Near compare to Ethereum in the past month or so?
So first of all, important point, they were mentioned in the SEC complaints, the lawsuit they filed against Coinbase. Near was one of the project that was mentioned, but it didn't really impact them that much, on the financial or the network fundamentals. Also, the introduction of the blockchain operating system in March was a big milestone for them. And it resulted in about 15,000 user accounts and about 6,000 widgets created in just 4 months. The Sweat Economy is a project that runs on Near, and it's really the big project that really uses the most the Near protocol. They have accumulated 19 million Sweat wallets, and basically it's one of those apps that checks how many steps you do every day, that you do, a certain number of steps, let's say 10,000 or more, and then they reward you with Sweat tokens. Throughout the year 2023, they've had some of the goals that they met, using some strategic partnerships and other grassroots initiatives. But some of the partnerships they're getting, in my opinion, are not they're not the premier's name, the ones that you're really looking for. On the numbers, it's not looking great either. If we look at their total revenue, it's way down. It's divided by more than 10. In Q2 2022, they were making $1.2 million roughly. And in Q2 2023, that revenue is down to only $100,000. On the number of daily transactions, it's a little bit the same problem. They've been going down. In Q2 last year, they were at almost 700,000 transactions during the quarter. Then in Q3, they dropped to 442. Then they dropped in Q4, or they stabilized in Q4 at 453. Then they drop again in Q1 of this year at 393, and now in Q2 they have dropped to 357. Now, granted, it's a bear market, but still, it's dropping more than other projects. And on the total value locked, they had slightly over $500 million. They had 640 million that was locked in Q2 2022, and by Q2 this year, this dropped to just 60 million. Once again, not a great sign. Now on the NFT volume sales, the sales volume is down by more than 10 folds. It was 622,000 in Q2, and now it's down to 45. NFTs have been suffering quite a bit during this bear market, especially lately. We've seen a lot of the very expensive NFTs being really valued at a fraction of what they were sold at. The only thing that's kind of positive for them is the number of validators has grown from 100 to about 219. So we look at their activity and the number of new accounts, all that stuff, and you can tell that a lot of it has to do with the sweat economy. So otherwise, it's pretty. It looks like things are pretty slow with Near. And on the number of transactions, it's been pretty flat for pretty much the past year on the number of transactions, and the average transaction fee is actually dropping. On their real volume for the whole month, pretty much of September, they're down almost 12% in real volume. In the meantime, Ethereum is down 32%. So on that, they're doing slightly better than Ethereum. Market dominance is just -6% versus 3.5% for Ethereum. The Sharpe ratio is at plus 13%, while Ethereum is at plus 70%. And the volatility is down 24%, where Ethereum's price volatility is up almost 5% over the month of September. So that's pretty much it for the data. On the latest news, really, like I said, they're doing those partnerships, but the partnerships, it's with the Los Angeles Football Club, which is okay, but it's nothing spectacular. You know, when we saw the other day Solana doing a partnership with Visa, that's much more relevant than doing a partnership with a football club. And that's the problem with Near. And when we look at the price over the past year, it rallied a little bit from November all the way through February this year with the rest of the coins. But since then, it's just been dropping. So it reached a high of about $2.69 back in February of 23. And if you look at the chart, it's just going down since then, and now they are slightly below $1. They're around 97 cents.
Thank you, Boris. Can you stake Near protocol, and where's the best places to get that best APY?
Once again, I mean, yeah, you can stake. You know, there are different places that offer some staking. But one news again that's kind of negative for Near is that as of the 31st of October, they are going to discontinue the Near wallet. So it's never a good sign when you see something disappearing, you know, because when things do well, it's rare that they kill something as useful as a wallet.
Thank you, Boris. What about the price prediction? And do you really see it hitting an 18x in the next 6 years or so?
Well, when I see all the data from that we just looked at, it doesn't look extremely promising. I mean, these are, once again, different price prediction that we gather from different providers. However, I think personally that Near seems to be near the end, if you forgive me the play on words. I mean, it's possible because in a bull market, people do get stupid. So you could see those prices, they're not impossible. And the project itself is not necessarily bad, and there's probably nothing wrong that they're doing. We're just getting to a point where there's just too much competition. Unfortunately, you know, it's one of those projects that I have a big concern. I don't have any Nears, and I don't plan on buying any. The projection, you know, is to be by 2024 around $2.50. By 26 around $5, by 28 around $10, $11, and then eventually going all the way up to $20 by 2030. Is it possible? Yes, anything is possible in crypto. But personally, as far as I'm concerned, and of course this is never financial advice because I could be totally wrong, but I don't see Near being necessarily one of the survivors of the next bull market, because that's one thing people really have to understand. Not all the projects will survive. There will be multiple that will die, exactly like in 2001 when the internet became huge. A lot of the big internet companies didn't even exist back then, like the Facebooks, the Amazon barely existed. I mean, it was just they were mainly selling books, and a lot of the projects that we see today will probably disappear. There will be a purge, and then only the very strong one will survive. Personally, I don't see Near being one of those, or being one of the ones that's going to do very well. So, and the numbers really show us that. So now anybody can do whatever they want. That's pretty much what we looked at, and that's what we think. But like I said, I could be wrong, and maybe they'll reach those numbers. That's it for today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Colton. We look forward to see you on the next Kryptonite video. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.